Hi everyone, how are you doing? Great recipe today, right? As always, take a look at what you're going to learn. Brigadeiro bonbons. But Leo, when am I ever going to use this? Oh my goodness, you can use this all year round. If you're working with make and sell, you have the whole year to work because Brazilians love Brigadeiro, right? And then with a chocolate coating on top, it's perfect, right? Shall we make it? Super easy. But before that, like, share and follow us too, okay? Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get the rest of our videos. We're posting every day now. Wow, there are some great videos. All that's missing is for you to watch them, huh? Let's go. Up next, I'm going to go over all the ingredients. It's really easy. You'll start by making the Brigadeiro dough, and then I'll explain exactly the size and weight proportions you'll need. Come with me. Brigadeiro is simple, traditional, okay? 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, which is 395 grams. I'm only going to add 100 grams of heavy cream because I don't want it to get too soft, okay? Because later we need it to be firmer so we can dip it. 30 grams of chocolate with 50% cocoa and 30 grams of butter or margarine. And now we're going to make this Brigadeiro on the stove. Sweetened condensed milk goes into the pan first, okay? And now I already add the chocolate and start stirring, guys, because that way I dissolve it better and there won't be any lumps before adding the heavy cream. Once it's well mixed, I add the heavy cream and the butter or margarine, which will give it that extra shine. And now let's go to the stove. Here I start stirring constantly, guys, don't stop, okay? Always use a spatula that's flat on the bottom, preferably silicone, so you can keep stirring the whole time. And here's a detail, right? When you're making Brigadeiro like this, a dark one, the heat can't be too low because if it cooks for too long here, it ends up turning into fudge. So it needs to reach the right consistency quickly. So keep the heat medium to high, okay? And always keep stirring. Still cooking, it started to boil, but I can't stop, see? It's boiling well. Keep stirring. Once it starts to come away from the bottom of the pan, you need to stir faster, right guys? Because the heat is really high, but you can already see, look, how it comes off. And look, see, it's already coming off, it's ready. I'm going to turn it off now. After I turned it off, see, now what am I going to do? I'm going to keep stirring it even with the heat off so it gets smoother and shinier, because sometimes you turn it off, it keeps cooking and ends up full of lumps because it keeps going, right? So stir it a little, at least for a minute here, and you'll see how much it changes. Look at that shine, guys. See, can you see it? Look how beautiful it is, right? From how it was before to how it is now. See, it should fall like this with a bit of resistance, and it doesn't come together at the bottom anymore, okay? That means it's ready. I'm going to put it here to cool down, and look at this cream, guys, how gorgeous it is. It's already starting to cool and it's already thickening up, okay? Place a piece of plastic wrap right up against it and leave it until it cools completely. Press it down well because it's really hot, guys. And that's it. If you're not going to use it, you can even leave it at room temperature if you're not using it the same day, okay? Once it's cooled, guys, just look at this texture, right? And now I'm going to shape it here, look, with 50 grams, okay? So I'm going to take a portion and put it on the scale, weighing out 50 grams each time. I want to show you this dough, how delicious it is and how beautiful it turned out, right? Just look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at the shine on this, see? That's why I say it needs to rest, right? And now look, I'm going to make a little ball. Let's do it. And that's it, see? Then we'll dip them, right? Okay. It's semi-sweet chocolate, okay guys? It's much better to use for this. Here I have 300 grams of semi-sweet chocolate and 70 grams of peanuts, but you can use puffed rice if you want, that's totally fine. It's just that I think peanuts are wonderful in this, okay? And it needs to look like this, see? And now we're going to start dipping them. The Brigadeiro is ready. I put it in the fridge for a bit. It makes it easier, see? You're gonna drop it in there, grab the cream, which is the chocolate, right? Guys, you can do this with this fork or with another one that's made for sweets. I'll do it with both. We'll see which one works better, okay? I remove the excess, and here, look, I'm going to place it right here. See? Let's see if it's better with this one or the other one. Great, that worked too. And now I'm going to use this little fork here, see? So we can see if it turns out better. First, carefully place the delicious Brigadeiro into the container. Then gently pour the rich melted chocolate completely over it. After that, I will carefully pick it up. Do you see what I mean? Remove the excess. Scrape a little underneath here and let's go. Look, I placed it, press it down, let's see if it works. It sticks a little bit, guys, so you can just use the other fork, okay? Let me try to push it here. You can use this fork right here, see? It worked out really well. It turned out better, okay? And here I'll keep going while the chocolate is still soft. Remove it. Oops, this one fell. Remove the excess. After the chocolate hardens here, you can put it in the microwave for a bit. And here we're going to place it. That's it. Now it worked out perfectly. I'm going to quickly put it in the fridge, 5 minutes, just to set. You know that little bit of chocolate left over? Yeah. You can add a bit more peanuts and make some clusters. Guys, it's delicious, look. Or of course you can save it, right? But have you thought about making some clusters too? If you're selling the bonbons, you can send them along, offer some chocolate clusters as well. Delicious, right? It will make a substantial amount because I am a little bit extra and I intentionally put in a considerable amount, more effort and material here specifically to thoroughly demonstrate the process and the impressive results to you. Even with all that, just look closely at how much it still managed to produce. Everyone. It's truly remarkable and quite surprising, isn't it? Look, it's going to make a lot of clusters. I'm going to put it in the fridge, okay? Just to let it set and then I'll show you.